Welcome back, everyone, to the Best Role Plays YouTube channel. Today is Saturday. It's May 17th. I'm back breaking down some MLB plays for you guys for the start of the weekend. We have four more plays a day, 2 game picks, 2 player props for the games on Friday. 1-1 so far. We had Nationals money line. It is now 4-3. Bottom of the lineup doing work. James Wood doing work. James Wood, the only top of the lineup guy, besides Nathaniel Lowe's in the 5-hole. Both of them a home run. Dylan Cruz has had 2 singles. He's gotten thrown out twice by Richmond. I do not understand us stealing in the top of the 8th with nobody out and a friendly hitters count, and we take off. The Nationals are a steal-happy team. We run the most of anybody in the MLB. That's why I like the Nationals. We take chances, just not in that situation. It's now 4-3. Got ourselves an RBI single from the bottom of the line. I think Nunez hit him in. 4-3, bottom 9. Here we go. Kyle Finnegan, one-time young man. Close it out for us. He's a good closer. Maybe not on paper, but he is. Nationals money line looking like maybe we get a win there. 4-3, bottom 9 right now. And then Kyle Stowers, single, really a double off of an air. You know, I've seen those plays go every other way once in a while. I see pop flies get ruled doubles. I just have no idea how the air system works in the MLB. I think it's just whoever's scoring the game that day makes up what an air is, because I've seen multiple times that it's just routine pop flies and they're like, oh, he dropped it, that's a double. So who knows what the airs are in the MLB. That's the only loss we have right now. JP Sears is starting. He's started. I haven't looked at that game yet, but we're going to find out how he is doing right now. We're going to go over to FanDuel, and we're going to be looking at the games for tomorrow. Where am I at? JP Sears, what have you done for me, young man? All right, we're through 1 with no damage for JP Sears. Have the over 16.5 outs in that game. Let's go to the Nationals. Have they blown it yet? Oh, boy. It's always fun whenever you allow the first man on. God, we got to be better. The bullpen's been so good, and I also wanted to point out Mackenzie Gore today had maybe the best start I've ever seen out of anybody in my entire life. He went 4 innings. He allowed 10 hits, and he only gave up 2 runs, and he struck out 9. So he was so good, yet so bad at the same time. Kind of a weird game. This one's been all game long, but it's 4-3 right now. We got a shot to win it. Let's go to our picks for tomorrow. We're going to stick with the Astros and Rangers series. It's been fun to watch. Astros just had a 5-run top of the 7th, I believe, for the Astros. We're going to go in that game tomorrow. We're going to be looking at where were we? Oh, I got to hit more MLB. Sorry, FanDuel's weird like that. I got to get all the games up here. Astros going up against the Rangers. Renel Blanc on the mound going up against Tyler Mahle. Minus 130 is a great number for the money line. It was minus 140 a little bit ago, but the Rangers, I actually like it even more that the Rangers are losing now 6-2. They were up 2-0 in the first 5. One of our wins today. But we have Tyler on the mound going up against Renel Blanc. You can make a case for the under in this game. Neither one of these teams have any hitting the ball great, but Renel Blanc was coming off one of his best starts of the entire season. 8 innings, 2 hits going up against the Reds. Reds are one of those teams this season where, I've said this many times, they get 3 hits in the total game or they get 13 runs in the game. It's just, you never know what happens with the Cincinnati Reds. Blanco coming off an 11 strikeout game. He's still sitting with a 4.04 ERA after an 8-inning basically shutout going up against the Reds in the last one. So his ERA is still fluctuating a lot this season, 3+ runs given up in 2 of the last 3 games. But the Cy Young candidate right now, the number 1 Cy Young person right now, is Tyler. 1.47 ERA on the season. He has only given up a total of 8 runs, and he hasn't given up more than 3 runs in any game this season. He's been able to go 6+ innings almost every game as well this year. He's been an absolute workhorse for the Rangers. 9 total games. He has 4 wins, only 1 loss. It's kind of crazy. He has a loss with a 1.47 ERA and a 0.96 whip. We're going to trust him on the mound with the Texas Rangers. Give me the Rangers on the money line. That's the first play. For the second play, the Cardinals going up against the Kansas City Royals. It says to be determined. I am almost positive it's going to be Lugo. And I don't think he went tonight. It should be Seth Lugo. That is projected starter. Remember whenever I took Patrick Corbin with the Rangers against Colorado Rockies? Patrick Corbin and Miles McCullough have been the 2 guys that I have faded my entire life, at least in the last 4 years in betting MLB. I am now going to trust Patrick Corbin 2 nights ago, Miles McCullough tonight on the money line for the Cardinals. The Cardinals have won, 11 of the last 12, I believe. Picked up a win tonight going up against the Royals as well. They're going to win this game as well. Miles McCullough is coming into this game with a 4.35 ERA. The numbers for him over the last 4 games have been tremendous. If you take out the game against the Pirates, where he still went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, he just gave up a home run. He has only given up 1 total run against the Braves, Reds, and the Nationals over the last 3 games. And one of those runs, the only run he gave up, was a home run against the Nationals, coming in with a 4.35 ERA, but he had a 7.64 ERA before this 4-game stretch. So I'm going to trust Miles Nichols in this game. Give me the Cardinals on the money line. The Cardinals have been one hell of a hot team as well. The only loss they have over the last 3 weeks was a 2-1 loss going up against the Phillies, and they were up 1-0 in that game. So I'm going to take the Cardinals. They're red hot, plus 108 on the money line for the second game pick. For the player props tomorrow, we're going to start with the batting prop. Let's go to the D-backs game. We're going to have Marquez on the mound for the Rockies, and I've talked about the bullpen for the Rockies this season. We're not going to have player props up. That's okay. If you just noticed the Knicks and Boston score, that game's kind of wild for the NBA. We talked about Marquez this season a lot. He's coming in with an 8.27 ERA, the worst pitcher rated in MLB this season according to the numbers. Coming off a 7-inning game against the Padres where he gave up 3 hits and 1 run, and I'll tell you what, that was the game the Padres were minus 3.5 on the run line. The Rockies won that game, I think, by 5 runs. That's just how baseball is. You never know what's going to happen in baseball, but we're going to fade him. A clock's right twice a day. That's what they say. He got lucky in that game against the Padres. He's going to absolutely crush in this game against the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are one of the best teams in the MLB this season, going up against right-handed pitchers, and Corbin Carroll's one of the best players this season going up against right-handed pitching. A lefty going against the righty. Already has a hit tonight going up against the Rockies, a 288 batting average, and we've seen some power out of the young man this season. 14 smacks for Corbin Carroll. And if you know anything about Corbin Carroll, he's known as a speed guy, base hit guy. 14 home runs is kind of crazy for Corbin Carroll to start the season. He's got a lot of power in that bat this year. I'm going to take him here over 1.5 bases as the first player prop of the day. For the second player prop of the day, we're going to go to the pitching numbers, and we're going to stick with Tyler over the 16 or 17.5 out for the Rangers. I've already said everything I need to say. The Astros, we won that first 5 innings with the Rangers. They were blanked. It was 0-2 before the top of the 6th inning. The Astros just put up 6 runs. Bullpen for the Rangers, they went in there and messed everything up for the Rangers, but starting pitching for the Rangers has been really good this season. You can argue they're one of the best rotations in baseball this season. Even Patrick Corbin's pitching well, so you know everything's going good there. But we're going to take Tyler over the 16.5 outs, maybe 17.5 outs. Remember, we're going to go with the outs instead of the earned runs from now on because we've been getting screwed on the earned runs for these stud pitchers. We go under the 1.5. They give up 2 solo shots, go 6 innings, give up 2 total hits in the game, and you lose money. So that's just not a way to bet. We're going to go over the total outs for Tyler, over 16.5, maybe 17.5 outs as the final play of the day. Let's go to that recap graphic for tomorrow. We're going to take the Cardinals on the money line. Going to be plus money with Miles Nichols on the mound. Rangers first 5 miles and a half going up against the Astros. Corbin Carroll over 1. Change that Rangers 1 to the money line. You know what? Let's go first 5.5. Why would I second guess my past self? Give me the Rangers first 5 miles and a half with Tyler on the mound. They proved it today. The bullpen came in and ruined everything. So we'll take first 5 miles and a half. Corbin Carroll over 1.5 bases, then Tyler over 17.5 outs as the final play of the day. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Saturday, May 17th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please share this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.